Hey guys, welcome to VLOGOWEEN day 30. Today I'm going to be doing my October monthly wrap up for this month. It's really crazy to me to think that Halloween is tomorrow, but VLOGOWEEN is also over tomorrow. And there's literally, after today's video, there's literally one video left, which is insane to me. But I mean, after tomorrow's over, I'm Christmas mood all year round, obviously. But like I said in yesterday's video, Halloween comes tomorrow, and then I'm straight Christmas mood, that kind of thing. So, yeah, like I said, today I'm doing my monthly reading wrap-up for this month. Now, I do have a video, not a video, what am I talking about? I do have a book coming again, maybe it's supposed to be here tomorrow. There's a girl on Facebook, because I've mentioned this before. I've gotten a few videos that I've shown, or not a few videos. Oh my god, I've gotten a few books that I've shown in some of my videos before from people on Facebook, because I'm in a group on Facebook called Bookish Sirens, and every week they'll post Merry Fairy Monday. So you go to, and they have different posts for each country for Merry Fairy Monday. So you go to your post about your country, so in my case Canada, and you comment your Amazon wish list, and if anyone wants to, they will go on your Amazon wish list and send you a book. So yeah, I do have a book on the way from someone on Facebook. I don't know her name, I can't remember who it is, but I know there is a book coming. She said it should be here by tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow, November 1st, 2nd. I'm not sure exactly when it's coming, but yeah, if I do get any books tomorrow, I will be showing them in tomorrow's video, because I do get a few little gifts from my close family and friends for Halloween. So whatever I get tomorrow, I'll obviously show in tomorrow's video. But chances are my whole family and a lot of my friends know I love to read. So I'm assuming, I don't know, I could be wrong. I might not even get... Now, my parents have already told me they have something for me for Halloween, and my pop has a card for me. And I think my nan and my aunt has something for me as well. So I already know I'm getting a few things, but chances are they usually do end up buying me a book for like Easter, Halloween, whatever, because they know how much I love to read. So if I do get a book tomorrow for Halloween, I'm not going to be mad if I don't, because I have enough books anyways. So whatever. But if I do get a book tomorrow, obviously tomorrow I will be showing it. So consider tomorrow again, if I get a book, and if I get that book in the mail tomorrow, consider tomorrow's video like a what I got for Halloween / monthly book haul for October part 2 kind of video. But today I'm going to show every book I bought in October up until now. Again, I might get another book tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, if I do get any more books tomorrow, I will be showing them, obviously. So these are just the books that I have bought so far this month. Or, well, some of these I bought with my own money. Some of them was given to me. So let's just jump right into it. So first, I got these three. These first, like, 3 books are actually really small. Like, they're not actually very big at all. Like, I could probably finish these, especially these 2, in one day, knowing me. So the first one out of those 3 is called James's Joy. I almost said James's Bay. Where did that come from? James's Joy by Lori Luff. I think that's how you say her last name. I think this is like an Amish book, which my aunt loves Amish books. So I think this is an Amish book. Anyway, it looked cool, so I got it, and it sounded good. And then I also got Lone Wolf by, again, Lori Luff. I think that's how you say her last name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I think that's how you say her last name. And then I got No Easy Catch by Pat Simmons. I'm going to put my phone up there. And then, now some of these I've already shown on my channel, because a couple of these I got in a few haul videos I did this month for VLOGOWEEN. But some of these I've also haven't shown on my channel yet. So, but this one, I showed this. If you guys watched it, you would have already seen it. I showed this in a haul video I made I don't know, maybe last week, the week before. But it's called Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. I wasn't originally going to pick this book up. I actually had another book picked out, but I put it back and I got this one because I've heard a lot of good things, especially on TikTok, about this book. So, yeah, got that one. And I also really like the cover of that one. This one, I got Apprentice Father by Irene Hannon, which is a love-inspired book, and my mom and my aunt love love-inspired books. Also, I think this one and a couple other books I'm going to show in today's video all came from my aunt, because I've already said this in a couple videos, so if you watch those videos, you would have heard me say it, or you've already probably know this, but my aunt and my nan came down October 9th, I'm pretty sure, and they surprised me at work, and my aunt went back like 4 days later, but then she came back down again October 23rd, I'm pretty sure. And then she went back again that Thursday. And my nan stayed from October 3rd to October 26th when they went back home together. But yeah. When my aunt came down the second time, she gave me this book and a couple other books. And this isn't, the book I'm going to show now is another one of the books she sent down, or she gave to me when she came down. This is Waiting for the Moon by Kristen Hanna. She loves Kristen Hanna. One of her favorite authors is Kristen Hanna. So, she has told me a lot of good things about her books, and I already have like 3 of her books now, but I haven't read one of them yet, so I probably will end up reading one. Now, I don't know if she made a Christmas book before, but next 2 months, November and December, I'm going to read all Christmas books. Now, I'm currently reading, The Moors Are Missing by James Patterson. So I'm about halfway through, or a little over halfway through that book. So I made a TikTok actually talking about because before I was in a huge reading slump. Like, I had to force myself to read the book I was currently reading, and I hate that feeling. I want the feeling of, like, when I'm reading a book, I don't want to feel like I'm forcing myself to pick it up and just to finish the book. I want to feel like the book is too good, I just can't put it down. Because I love that feeling when you're reading a book and it's just insanely good that you don't even want to put it down. You just want to keep on reading and reading. Like, you could read the book in one sitting. That's how I want to feel when I'm reading a book. But back in like August or September, I was in the biggest reading slump ever. The book I was reading, it took me like a month and like 2 weeks to finish it. A month and a half or something like that. And I didn't like that feeling. I literally had to force myself to pick up the book so I can get it done. And because, like, if you guys know me, you know that I don't DNF books. If I start a book, I plan on finishing it. I've said that before on this channel. So the book that I was reading while I was in that reading slump, I have thought about DNFing that book, but like I've said this before, like if I DNF a book, I'm scared that like I'll DNF it and then maybe at the end of the book it starts getting really better and I would want to keep reading it. But yeah, just because it took me so long to finish, I kind of thought about DNFing it for a while. But I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to finish it. No matter what I do, I'm going to finish it. And I did end up finishing it eventually. So I made a TikTok. Like, I haven't posted, like I have a whole Bookstagram account. And every time I finish a book, I post a review about it. And I don't think I posted a single review for any book I've read since, like, July or August month. I think. Around there. So I'm out of that reading slump, thankfully. But I'm in a posting slump now. Like, every time I finish a book, I just don't review it. I don't post it on Instagram, Goodreads, whatever. But I did make a TikTok earlier this month or late last month, talking about, like, how I want to start getting back on track with my books again and actually start posting reviews whenever I finish a book. And reading books faster than like I used to. Before, it took me like a week or a week and a half to finish a book. Now it just takes me like 2 weeks to just finish one, and I don't like that. So what I'm gonna do, before, when I used to do like my TBR posts on TikTok and stuff, I would always have 5 books on my TBR, and then if I don't finish every book on that TBR, the rest of the books that I haven't finished will be moving in. We'll move on to, or move into, I should say, next month's TBR. So this month I have 5 books picked out. I only read 2 full books, and then I'm currently a little over halfway of, or into, The Moors Are Missing. So I doubt I'm going to be able to finish the next 2 books. So from now on, what I'm going to do, especially with Christmas coming up now, I want to read Christmas books all month long for the next 2 months. So starting this month, what I'm going to do, every book that I don't end up finishing on my TBR for that month, I am going to just scrap them. I'll read them eventually. I'll try again another month. I'm just going to start a whole new TBR. Because I know that's what a lot of other people do on TikTok as well, which I'm not trying to be like other people, but that's just what I want to do. So, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense here, but yeah, hopefully I am. But anyway, so the next book I got is called All Is Bright by Brianna Thane. This one actually came from my aunt. This is another one she gave to me when she came down the second time. She got me this one because even though I don't think she read it yet, she does have 2 copies, so she gave me one of her copies. So, yeah. Which you guys, if you know me, you know I love books in general, especially Christmas ones. And I feel like I don't have as many Christmas books as I want to have, if that makes sense. I do have quite a few, but I kind of want to have more, well, obviously more books, but especially Christmas ones. So, every time I go to the store now for the next, 2 months, if I see a single Christmas book, I'm probably going to end up getting it, depending on, how good it sounds. Or, honestly, I'm the type of person that's, no matter how it's or what it says on the back of the book, the summary, I'm probably going to end up buying it anyway, just because it might not sound good in the summary, but maybe when you read it, it could be, one of the best books ever. Who knows? But, yeah. Love Christmas books, and books in general. Come on. And then I also got, this is another one my aunt gave to me when she came down. Another love-inspired book, but this one's a suspense one. My Deadly Valentine by Valerie Hansen and Lynette Eason. So, definitely putting this towards my February TBR because last February, my TBR for all of that month was love books. Books about love and stuff and romance. So, just because February is Valentine's Day month, so of course I had to pick out 5 books for my TBR that had romance in it, love. So, this is definitely going to be towards my February TBR for 2024. So, obviously, because it has Valentine in the title. Come on now. So, that's definitely going to be towards that. My February TBR for 2024. Next, this is another book I showed in one of my hauls I did this month. The Rosie Project. By Graham Simpson. I go to call him Simpson all the time, but it's Simpson. But yeah, reason I bought this was because I actually own this is part of a duology, and I own the first book in the set, which is called The Rosie Project, I'm pretty sure. So of course I had to get the second one, The Rosie Effect. And I'm glad I did get it where I got it, even though it was $18 at a bookstore. But I mean, hey, where I'm from, you're paying $18, $19, $20 for a book anyway, anytime you go into Walmart or something, so it's not super expensive for a book at a bookstore, but yeah. But anyway, so I got this one because I wanted to have the entire set, the entire duology before I read it, so, and when I got home, I looked on Amazon, and I noticed that this book by itself, $96 on Amazon. So I am glad I did get it for $18, so. And when I did go to that bookstore, now, the lady working there, one of the sweetest ladies I've ever met, she gave me a little bookmark, I'm covering the address, but it's called Town Square Bookstop, and on the back she wrote my name, my pop's name, and my mom's name, because all 3 of us were in the store at some point, and she said, thank you for your support, Dolly and Pierce. The lady working there was so sweet. I adore her. I've already talked about her and this book in a haul a couple weeks ago, so I don't really need to say much more about it, but yeah. Got that one. Next, I got The Way It Should Be by Christina Suzanne Nelson. I got British Murder by Leslie Meyer. Now, these two, I'm showing these because I wasn't sure if I included these in, because like when I do these videos, it's kind of hard for me to go through each book and say, you know, did I buy that like last month or earlier this month? Because if I bought it earlier this month, this needs to be part of the video, obviously. So I wasn't sure if I bought this last month or this month, because it feels like it's been a while since I bought a lot of these books, but it's only been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I'm sure you guys get what I mean. Maybe, hopefully. But, so what I do, if I come across a book for these types of videos, and I can't remember if I bought it last month or this month, I will go back to my book haul, my monthly book haul from last month, and if I don't see the book in that video, I will include it in, I will assume that I bought it this month, and I will include it in this month's book haul. Unless I like forgot about it in last month's video, but just in case, if I did, I went back and I skimmed through last month's book haul, and I did not see either one of these books in the video, but I only skimmed, so if I did, just in case, I'm going to show these books again anyway, because like part of me remembers talking about this book in last month's video, but part of me is like, did I buy it last month or this month? But yeah, I hope I'm making sense, but I don't know. And The Way It Should Be by Christina Suzanne Nelson. And British Murder by Leslie Meyer. When I first bought one of her books, I used to say Leslie Mercer, but it's Leslie Meyer. There's no C in that last name. Come on. Next, I got The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. I got Butterfly Messengers by Lloyd Hollett, which is a bunch of stories about these people that encounter, or who have had, it says on the back here, Butterfly Messengers is a collection of personal stories from people who have had special encounters with butterflies, stories that involve a personal butterfly and the passing of a loved one. So I mean, my nan, she died in July 6th. She loved butterflies, and I also love books like these, so I mean, come on. It has a butterfly on it, and I love these types of books, so I had to get it. Next, I got Just Another Missing Person. I actually got this. This one's by Gillian McAllister. I got this, I think, 2 or 3 days ago, because one of the girls I used to be in a book club with, she actually left the book club because she was in a massive reading slump, and she could not seem to get out of it. So she figured she'd just leave the group and maybe join in again next year. Not next year, but whenever. When she eventually gets out of that reading slump. Now, I don't know if she's out of the reading slump now or not, but she posted on Facebook some books she had for sale. She had, I can't remember one of the books, but what one of the books was called, but she had Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey. And this one, Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. So I asked her, because obviously it's a book, I'm interested in all books, come on. So I messaged her and I asked her, are any of these books available? And she said, they're all available except for the one by Tessa Bailey. And so I bought this one off of her. So yeah, of course I had to get one. Come on. Me turning down a book for sale? Nah. No way. Next, I got Bitter Chocolate by Leslie Lucko. This is another book I got at that Town Square book stop with the sweet, very sweet lady that worked there. Loved her. Next, I got the entire Holiday Brothers series. Will and Ash is a trilogy. And the books are called The Naughty, the Nice, and the Nanny, 3 Bells, 2 Bows, and 1 Brother's Best Friend, and A Partridge and a Pregnancy. Which I've heard a lot of good things about this trilogy, and I've heard it's super, super funny. So, and it's also a Christmas book. Come on, you guys know I just could not turn this down. It sounds like I've heard it's really funny, I heard it's really good, and it's a Christmas book. There's no way I'm passing this up. So, plus that book has been on, well, not just this book, but the entire trilogy, the entire series has been on my TBR for ever since I joined, like, the Book Talk community. And I first heard of this book on Book Talk, or this series, I should say. That's how long it's been on my TBR. So, of course, I had to get that one. I also got Always in December by Emily Stone, which sounds so good. Are you kidding me? Murder in the Family by Kara Hunter, which I am so excited for this one. Like, literally, I can't, it's kind of hard for me to explain it, but literally, you follow. Literally, you read, while you're reading the book, you get to figure out who the killer is, because it says here, in December 2003, Luke Ryder, the stepfather of acclaimed filmmaker Guy Howard, was found dead in the garden of their suburban family home. And you get to figure out who killed him, because the book literally includes, like, emails and, like, news articles and stuff like that. So while you're reading it, you can refer back to past pages that you've already read, and just figure out who the killer is before the book tells you, which is really, really cool. So, of course, he had to pick this up. So, yeah, super excited for that. Next, I got The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which I actually got from another girl on Facebook for Mary Fairy Monday. So, can't wait for that. I got The Christmas Postcards by Karen Swan. I got Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie, which is my first Agatha Christie book, and I've heard really good things about her book, so I cannot wait to read this one and maybe buy some more books from her. But yeah, this is another book I got from a girl on Facebook from Bookish Irons for Mary Fairy Monday. And the final book I got this month so far, because again, I might get a few more books tomorrow for Halloween, because of course I get a few little Halloween gifts. Now, I'm not trying to brag. I'm going to say that again in tomorrow's video. I'm not trying to brag. But yeah. Next book I got, and the final book I got so far this month, is Intercepts by T.J. Payne. I ordered this earlier this month, and I just got it in the mail today. And I'm super excited for this. It looks so creepy, and it sounds so good. So, yeah, super excited for that. So that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my final video of VLOGOWEEN Day 31. Bye, guys.